How would you get a small cylinder, 5.1 inches length, approximately 4.5 inches girth, unstuck from a mini M and Miss tube filled with butter and microwaved mashed banana? LMFAO. The comments OP replies with, are hilarious. It's your dick, bro. You stuck your dick in an M&M tube of butter. Go take a cold shower and relax. It's a cylinder. Bro, did you get her dick stick in a M&M tube? It's a cylinder. You know what? That's just your dick now. Live with your M&M tube filled with butter and bananas dick for the end of your days and think about what you've done. It's a cylinder. Urinate if possible. I don't see how urination has anything to do with my trapped cylinder, but okay. What's so important about this cylinder? It's not attached to you, is it? It's attached to a larger structure, so there's a weird angle situation to try and insert anything else into the tube. If the tube isn't made of anything soft, you could saw through the M&M's container. Hope this helps. It's plastic, but I don't want to risk damaging what's inside. Cut the cylinder free from the larger object to give you more access. Cut the M&M's container. If you freeze it, the plastic will break easy with a smash of a hammer. Reattach the cylinder after removal from the tube. If you have trouble reattaching the cylinder, there are repair specialists that can assist for a fee. Depends how much you value the cylinder at. It is imperative that the cylinder and the larger object remain unharmed. If the banana is microwaved, it can be removed by using a spoon to scoop it out. If the cylinder is stuck in the tube, it can be removed by twisting it or using a butter knife to loosen it. I'm not comfortable having a knife that close to the cylinder. Cut the tube. I don't want to risk a blade coming that close to the cylinder. You're going to want to get the larger structure the cylinder is attached to, moving at high enough speeds that the internal pressure of the cylinder goes down, freeing it from the tube. If that fails, I would consider doing to a professional cylinder removing specialist. Due to another object attached at the cylinder's base, it is difficult to have a range of motion large enough to gather enough speed and angular momentum for that. If the small cylinder has blood flow, do jumping jacks to shrink the cylinder. If not, making everything cold should help. The butter, even when solid, will be a lubricant and you should be able to pull it out. It seems like the cylinder may have expanded and pushed a lot of the butter out when inserted. But why would a cylinder have blood flow? Also, doing jumping jacks may cause harm to two other objects attached at the base of the cylinder, since it will be moving freely. 5.1 is really big. Maybe stick a smaller cylinder in there next time. The problem at hand is quite hard to solve, though. I think the best course of action is to see a doctor despite how embarrassing a small cylinder in a mini M&M's tube is. The cylinder was smaller when inserted. Maybe due to change in temperature, it expanded significantly. That's where the problem started. Wait for the cylinder to go soft. What if the cylinder hasn't changed size in approximately 3 hours? Have you tried inserting another cylinder into the M&M's tube from the other side? If the tube had an opening on the other end, it would not be sealed. I will keep that in mind next time I try this experiment. Go to the hospital or call 911. Emergency services usually don't take kindly to calls about failed experiments. I think that they would be understanding in your case. The cylinder seems pretty important. You keep avoiding the question, but everyone knows you got your tiny dick stuck in the tube and are too embarrassed to admit it or go to the hospital. Wait, and it will get soft and come out, or you may have to go to the hospital. But we all know what you did. It's not a tiny dick. It's an above-average-sized cylinder.